Hi,
It
everyone.
is. Oh, go ahead.
Welcome to our Team Africa welcome call. I actually, guys, it's not just Team Africa because we have US people on here. We have everybody on here it's global. It is absolutely global. And what we do in this call is I invite my past students that have done the Y.E.A program to come on, my coaches, my head coaches, all of my leadership to come on and share with the people they're inviting to find out what Y.E.A is all about, what we're doing, what we're up to, what we've accomplished, and what kind of results are being produced inside of doing this 10-week program. And guys, the 10-week program starts May 2nd. Put it on your calendar. And this call ends when the course begins, okay? So you will not have a welcome call when the course begins, and then when the course ends, this call comes back. We never are not in connection with our community in Africa. Never not in connection with you guys, okay? So this is where you can invite all of your friends, your neighbors, your relatives, your community to come and see what we are all up to. Okay. So I want to thank you. And I want to have Christy be like the first one to share. Um,
Yay! I
Yay.
love to share.
I know you do. And guys, she is the head coach for this program. I just want to tell you just a little bit about Christy, okay?
Mm.
Because who she is for me. Christy and I have known one another, oh my gosh, for a very long time. And we haven't just known one another like, by passing each other. We have worked on teams together in producing some incredible results. We have been working on team together for, Christy, how long?
At least, let's see, 94, 95.
95. Yeah,
Yeah.
1995. We've been working since then. So
Side by side,
side by
same
side,
games. Yeah.
doing many things together, and we absolutely love and adore one another. And you'll see that. And I want you to know, um, and if there's anybody that I wanted to have as my right arm in this program, it's
She
Chris.
begged me for 10 years. I was
I
like, "Ah, I'm
did.
not that. I'm not that."
I did. Christy was like, I'm not an entrepreneur. And I said, yes, you are. And I didn't let go. I didn't stop. I kept inviting and kept inviting. And finally, she said yes. So
I
it
caved.
was it was years later, though, that she said yes.
Yes.
And then when I told her I was going to create a program in Africa, she's like, I'm on
I'm
board.
in Africa.
I'm on board. I have
I mentor people in Africa.
yeah. And guys, Keith Sims is who opened the door for Africa for me. I declared, it's been almost 4 years now. I declared in the North America program that I wanted to go global. And guys, declaring in here is powerful. You're going to hear how powerful it is, okay? And it's our number 3 pillar. We've got mindset, we've got focus, and then we've got declaration. Declaring what you want in your life is so powerful. So I declared that I was going global, and Keith, my head coach in the North America program, said, I'm going to Africa. And I go, Keith, find me entrepreneurs over there. And he did. And the doors opened. Then bringing Christy into Africa, she's kind
I
of
kind
like
of exploded the door.
she's you blew them down, girl. She kind of is the Pied Piper. Everywhere she goes, people follow her.
Yeah.
And so that is how
Yeah.
we are in so many places in Africa, guys. And
Yes.
you're gonna see kind of a main theme in Africa in Team Africa with Y.E.A, and that is we have a lot of permaculture teachers, trainers. We have so many people that are all about organic permaculture. Okay. And Christy really opened that door because that's what she is. She is a global.
Those are the people that I was mentoring at the time and invited to create entrepreneur projects inside of regenerative farming, inside of permaculture principles and projects. So
Absolutely.
as those people came and invited their friends and neighbors and project people with them, we got deeper in and deeper in.
Absolutely. And and so now a lot of our students are permaculturists. And Christy, please, when you introduce yourself and say
Yeah,
who you are for
yeah.
for Y.E.A, for what you're up to in your life, please let them know about your Victoria Falls convergence, okay?
It's Lake Victoria
Lake Victoria,
Permaculture
I mean, Victoria
Convergence.
Falls. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And make sure that you let everyone know about that so that they can get excited about what you're up to here
Yes.
in Africa.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
that's who Christy is for me. I love and adore her. And that's pretty big when we have worked as many times together as we have to be able to say that about
Yeah.
somebody. I don't
Yeah.
think
I don't think we've ever had a conflict
we've
that
never had an upset with one
uh
another. No,
uh
no,
no, I think we've always
not ever.
acknowledged, appreciated, and really respected,
And been
while we
grateful
didn't say that again.
and been grateful for one another.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
so grateful.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
That
so
that is
grateful.
very that
all
is
right.
very great to stay for somebody for so many years.
Yeah.
It is a sign of high respect for one another.
Whew. Ah,
Thank you very much. I
Hmm.
feel I should also borrow from you
yeah.
so that we stay for many years without
Yes.
crossing with one another.
Absolutely. All right. So
Yes,
Christy, come and share your story with people, and then we're gonna have everyone introduce themselves on here. Okay, go ahead.
very good. So my name's Christy Abbott, and I'm this May going to be the head coach, which means that I'm going to be coaching the coaches in how to make sure that the participants they have are being served
Yeah.
in a way that Y.E.A has shown me how to serve the people that I coached.
Mhm.
So so my name's Christy Abbott. What I do for a living, my entrepreneurism is in creating events. Uh, I started with the Florida Permaculture Convergence, and I've been on that team, leadership team, for over a decade.
Mm.
And when I was in uh Y.E.A, Carol, like I said, Carol had to beg me year after year. Come on, Christy, you'll be great. Come on, Christy. You want to come up? You want to see what I'm doing? Well, when she started, it was real estate, and I knew I wasn't that. But then when she branched out to any kind of young, new entrepreneur, I was like, I don't know. She said, just come for an hour, be on our advisor team. 1 hour a week. Come on. Okay, I can give you an hour a week. So reluctant, even though I wasn't that.
Mhm.
So I show up an hour a week and I felt home. I was home. And then she says, You've got me an entrepreneur in Africa. I said, Africa? I'm mentoring people in permaculture in Africa for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
Can I invite them? Yes, please. So I did. One of the other things that I do in Florida is I'm on environment projects. Uh, I'm the in their I'm one of the directors of their charter here in Florida. And we had branched out into Uganda. And one of the people they asked me to support was Brian in his orphanage. And so I invited Brian for our first course in Africa
Mm.
to participate. Well, can you send us money for the orphanage? No, but we can give you tools that when you ask, you'll have results. And so in that, I got to be their coach, and he brought in 4 other people. And those 4 other men are now leaders in our program.
Oh, big time.
One of them is a products manager.
Mm.
And when I coached him, I listened to what his heart wanted.
Mhm.
And he was a tomato farmer. And his heart wanted to paint t-shirts. I was like, t-shirts? And so Carol was the head coach at that time, and I was reporting to her what all my students wanted at the time. And I said, Omar wants to paint t-shirts. He's like, what? He wants to do what? I'm looking for somebody like that. Does he do graphics? I'm like, I think so. I think that's what he does. This man has now, for 3 years, been Carol's product manager.
Yeah.
It was not on our radar when he signed the sheet. What do you want to get out of
Yeah. And
Y.E.A?
he's created over 1,000 products,
Gosh,
fundraising.
I've bought
Yeah.
15 myself. And all the proceeds, not all the proceeds, but a portion of the proceeds go to the orphanage that those men originally
Yeah.
had. So it's just a win, win, win. We just found ways to enhance our community, which
Mhm.
is our number 7 pillar, which is why we are on this community call.
Yeah.
And what I learned from the Y.E.A pillars and how I use those pillars in my life now,
Mhm.
I'm focused. My mind alters all the time. I dream big.
Hmm.
Inside of this program, I got to visit Uganda last year, and I met Michael.
Yeah. She declared it and made it so.
I met Sarah, who's also in my Enviro projects.
Yes.
I met her through Enviro projects, and she came to Mossy's. Is Coach Mossy here? No.
I don't see him yet.
Coach
But he's
Mossy,
supposed to be coming.
now
Mhm.
also Carol's production manager, a leader in our program.
He's a co-facilitator and you'll be seeing
Co-facilitator.
him
Yeah,
in
yeah,
May. Mhm.
in May. I
Mhm.
got to meet him, the
Yes.
most beautiful human.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I got to meet the man who taught me how to communicate with Africans.
Ali.
Ali Debendeki Ali.
Is he going to be here today?
I have not talked to him, so I don't know.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Okay.
And when I visited him, I met, is he still on here?
Michael?
No, I met Michael, but I also met who was on here earlier, Dizzo,
Oh, yeah, Dizzo
fashionista.
from Jabelli.
I
Yeah,
don't see him now.
there you
Yeah.
go. Mhm. Okay,
So,
go ahead.
that's what I get out of participating in Y.E.A and trusting my friend
Hmm.
that this is where I need to be.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be this is the thing I will not drop out from my calendar
Yes.
ever.
Ever. I own you, girl.
No, I owe you. This is my life. This
I know.
being with these people
Mhm.
and knowing that what we are offering and we are giving makes a difference
Yeah.
in their life, in their families, in their businesses that they've invented and created.
Yes.
out of nothing, out of a visualization from their own mind.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's what we do here. We make
That's what
ideas
we do.
happen. We make ideas happen. All right. So, Christy, I'm going to go ahead and we've got many new people on here right now, and I want to have them introduce themselves. And I'm going to start with Mark. Mark, please unmute and please tell people who you are, what you're up to, where you're from, who introduced you to Y.E.A, and what you want to do.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we always say Jambo Africa, hello Africa. Yeah, yeah. So when you say Jambo, it means hello.
Hello.
So thank you so much, Christy. Thank you so much, Carol. Thank you so much, Ken Olo, who has just joined me. Is my right hand side man, Kennedy Olo. We have a Bewa. Bewa is also here. Bewa, Daryl, and many people will be coming. Walter also, I can see Walter Combo. He has joined.
Wow.
Those are our people from Kenya. I am Mark Soro. I'm from Kenya. I'm the executive director of Kind Heart Organization and the secretary to the board. The Kind Heart Organization was formed in 2021. It was duly registered in 2021 as a national NGO, non-profit organization. Kind Heart, we are grateful to have given birth to 12 community-based organizations. And we are also having youth groups and women groups, which are also under the umbrella of the community-based organization, around 200 to 300. So we are covering 3 counties in Kenya, and we are also in the thematic areas, quality access to quality healthcare. Those are our strong pillars. Access to quality education. We also food security, which is agriculture, welfare of the people in the rural communities and urban slums. We also run a clinic in the heart of the largest slum in Kisumu called the Nyasoro Medical Clinic. We also embark on water and sanitation, and lastly, climate change mitigation. I was introduced to this forum by Aline. Aline really opened my eye, and when she introduced me to Carol, immediately I introduced myself to the WhatsApp group. She called, and I was on the road. We talked as if we have known each other for over 10 years.
Yeah.
And then she again introduced me to several people, several WhatsApp groups, and I'm really thrilled of their prospect. Yesterday again, Christy called. We talked, and this is really heartwarming. And being our head coach, Christy promised that in, you said August or September, you'll be visiting us in Kenya. We are really waiting for you. And this permaculture, it is called Lake Victoria Convergence. We are along the Lake Victoria, and that convergence, we are really, really into it. Walter, be ready. Kennedy Olo, be ready. Daryl Bewa, be ready, and many, many more people. We are in for it, and we are really, really looking forward to receive you guys. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much. And I really just want to acknowledge you. And that is, you have put in like 15 people into our May program already. You are sharing this everywhere. Thank you for doing that for Y.E.A. And thank you for trusting us, because you don't know who we are, but I know we're going to do great things together. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
And, about, I'm going to say 6 months ago, my Africa Y.E.A director, Mike, I don't see him right now. He said, Carol, how is it that you have so many golden hearts in your program? And I said, I ask. God, send me golden hearts. Mark, you are a golden heart. Welcome. All right. We are going to now have Promise come and share who he is, what he's up to, what he's doing, and he is sharing the program with people also. And he's in Nigeria. So Promise, come introduce yourself. Unmute.
Thank you so much. Good morning from good morning from America. That's the time, I presume. Yeah, good afternoon from Nigeria. It's already 4:22 p.m. I just got off a meeting with some friends in the United States, referred to as the gratitude people. Yeah, where we express gratitude every day from Monday to Friday. It's a 30-minute program, and I joined them with gratitude. So my connection with Americans is a long thing. And now it's a big honor and privilege for me to be with Y.E.A. We met through the Global Gathering of Champions, but I saw it and I just passed it by until we had a meeting with some landmark personalities on Wednesdays a couple of weeks ago, and Carol was there. And so she reflected on what she does, and it resonates with what I do. Because I am the director of Promise You Foundation in Africa, and we're carrying out lots of programs. One of such is sending children back to school, especially the vulnerable children, the less privileged, and others. And then secondly, we're equally empowering people to farm. In fact, today I was so tired I couldn't go to one of our farm projects. I couldn't go there. So we encourage people to farm by sponsoring them to get farm tools and crops, and equally encouraging them. Myself, I'm a farmer practically because I work in the field with the people. And then we equally carry out lots of projects like empowering people to start up businesses and offering them advice or coaching to help them, because you don't just give money to people to start business. Money is something I believe is a tool that should be used to generate other money. So we encourage people to start a business, we give them the financial support, and we stand by them to make sure that the businesses thrive.
Wow.
So these are just few programs we carried out with Promise You Foundation. We've carried out a lot of activities, and Promise You Foundation is an idea that was inspired on me by God about 11 years ago. And I just kept professing, kept speaking until about 2 years ago, I came across an angel from the United States who took it upon herself to get it registered in the United States. So as I speak, we have our office in the United States, and then of course I'm here in Nigeria championing the cause in Africa with a very big eyes to see it expanded and get it registered, our presence in everywhere around the world. Because our aim is just to see transformation, to see lives being changed and touched and inspired. Yes. So yeah, these are just few things. I'm a graduate of Landmark, who is also an introduction leader. I was candidated a couple of months ago.
Congrats.
And yes, thank you. So where do I stand? I'm just standing in the place of causing transformation, and transformation for the people of rural places around the world. Thank you.
Wow, Promise, you are one of those golden hearts that I speak of. And guys, I want to share something with you. When I come to Africa, I have an intention and a purpose, okay? And not just to meet all of my students that I haven't met, but I'm going to do a documentary, and the documentary is on the golden hearts of Africa. And guys, I'm going to make sure that all of my students that I go and I interview and talk to as many as I can to have them in that documentary, so people know that there are all the golden hearts in Africa. I'm wanting to shop that I want to shop that film that we're going to do, that documentary we're going to do. I want to shop it to Netflix because I want people over here in the US knowing the amazing people in Africa. We don't know that. When I first came to Africa, I only knew what I'd been told about Africa, guys. And it is so not true. So not true. We were told, don't do business with Africa. We were told, don't trust Africa. We were told so many things. And I promise you, I am going to shine that light brightly on Africa so people want to come and tourists want to come and visit and see the amazingness and experience the amazing people. So that's what I'm up to, guys. And I have a film crew. I have everything to set up to be able to do this documentary. Plus, I'm a videographer, so I can do a lot of the editing and a lot of the work. So I'm very, very excited about all that I'm going to be experiencing when I come. And I want you to know, my brother is like, you're going to Africa by yourself? And I said, yes. And he said, oh, no, you're not. You can't go to Africa by yourself. You don't know anyone. I said, I am in good hands. I have so many students over there that love and adore me and will take care of me over there. So I want
my grandsons were like,
yeah. What?
Are you going to die over there?
I know the things that we have been told.
They're teenagers.
I'm so
and I think that they've been told that Africa's dangerous.
I know.
Dangerous. Yeah.
So I'm going to make sure that people over here have a different conversation going on about Africa. And I'm hoping that I will be followed by many that want to come and experience Africa for themselves after this documentary gets produced. Okay. All right. So we have so many on here. I want to actually start talking to some of the new people. And I know a lot of them have come from Mark from Kenya. So Walter, can you unmute and tell us who you are? And we know already that Mark introduced you to Y.E.A. And what are you up to? What are you taking on? What do you want to do with this 10-week program? What do you want to do? Hi.
Actually, thank you so much, Director. Thank you so much again. And I thank Mark Soro for actually joining me to this team.
Oh.
So this is a wonderful occasion. I am from Kenya, as he had already mentioned. I work with a community-based organization called Y.E.A Integrated Farmers Advocacy. Mostly, it deals with youths who are in agriculture. So what we actually do is to mentor our youths in agriculture and then in processing across the value chains. So most of our youth actually come around Homa Bay County, where we are under Mark Soro and Kind Heart Kenya as our umbrella body. And we are looking forward to working together as a team so that we can empower more youth, more women in agriculture, and so they can actually realize their dreams and their vision come true. So as we will be moving across along together, we shall be engaging more and getting new ideas that can actually help us to realize our dreams.
Yeah. Walter, you're in the perfect place. And I hope that you can bring some of your youth to our youth empowerment program on Sunday. We're doing a mastermind that is going to have them creating income for their youth communities. So please
Actually,
come join us.
we are going to do that together with Mark Soro. We are going to join hands together so that we can come with more youths into the forum.
Yes, yes.
They can also learn.
Really
Yeah.
wonderful, really wonderful. Thank you. And thank you for saying yes and being a part of Y.E.A. I promise you the 10-week course that you're going to be doing in May,
Yeah.
you will be different at the end of it.
We also thank you too much. There's so much.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Kennedy, will you unmute and tell us who you are? We already know you came through Mark. So, and tell us what you're up to. There you
Hello,
are.
thank you so much. I'm not sure if you're able to hear me.
Oh, we can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, thank you so much, Carol. I'm happy to be here. This is a wonderful place. I think I've been really thrilled by the introductory part. It's quite amazing. It's lovely. I'm enjoying the free space. I'm seeing people are very happy here. And Mark is behind all this. I shared this idea with me and I quickly jumped in. I'm also on the verge of actually pushing to work with exactly what Mark is doing and humanitarian projects and programs, changing lives, working with the vulnerable in the society, reaching out to people who are not able to get what others are able to get, bridging the gaps between the underserved and probably the upper living classes within the urban and peri-urban slums. What I've loved most about this, of course, I'm an environmental scientist by background.
Wow.
And so when you had Mark mentioning climate change action and all that, I think it is something that resonates well with us. So we are so much into this and looking at what you do and this particular forum. I'm very happy. I've been listening to even to what Hope gave from the other side of Nigeria. I think we are a united team, and going by this, I think we're going to give our best. I'm also going to do my best according to the instruction from Mark that we invite as many as possible.
Yes.
It is just lack of information. So once they get that information, I think everybody gonna be on the same boat with us, and I think we are going to take this to the next level together. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kennedy, and welcome to Y.E.A. Okay, so I'm going to stop for a second because we have a lot of new people on here, and I want to tell you what our 7 pillars are. I try to do this in every welcome call because we have so many new guests on board, and some of them don't know. So what we're going to be teaching in the next 10 weeks, starting May 2nd, mark your calendars, guys, and don't miss one classroom. Do not miss one because we teach a different pillar every week, guys. Okay, so the 7 pillars are this: mindset. It's a big deal. It actually will either stop you or move you forward in your life. It's a big deal. And we teach you how to see whether you're operating from a limited mindset or a thriving mindset. And guys, if you aren't creating
part of the program, part of the team. So
hold on, I've got somebody that, can you mute her, please, Christy?
So,
okay, so, and so if you're operating, if you don't know if you're operating from a limited mindset or a thriving mindset, you are in the dark. You're in the dark. And our minds, guys, I can say any word to you, and it could be a very empowering and inspiring word. And I promise you, you could think of a negative, limited thought around it. You could think of a negative, limited mindset around that word. And that's how our minds work. We go to the limited side. We go to the negative side because it's automatic. It's automatic in our lives. And I teach you how to distinguish what you are actually saying to yourself that stops you from moving forward in what you want in your life. You all are people that are making big differences in your communities, on the planet, guys. We don't want you stopped at all in moving forward in what you want in your life. So I teach you how to be able to see when you're operating in a limited mindset. And guys, a limited mindset, do you know what its only purpose is? To stop you. That's its only purpose. Its only reason for being is to stop you from what you want in your life. And then I teach you guys, it's a choice. You get to choose what's operating. You get to choose, because once you can hear it, you can change it. So that's mindset, guys. And it's so totally invaluable in your life. It's a tool you'll use for the rest of your life. Okay? And it is why I teach it to young people, to our youth empowerment program. I want them operating from a thriving mindset early in their life, so they aren't living inside of a limited life. They're living inside of a thriving life. Okay? All right, so mindset's our first pillar. Number 2 is focus. We say what you focus on is what you get in your life. Okay? And guys, what you speak, what you speak. If you speak, I can't do it. I'm a loser. I'll never amount to anything. I can't do this. I'm afraid of it. That's what you get in your life. So we speak that your words create your world. If you want a world that's thriving, you've got to start speaking it. You got to start speaking it. Okay. And we speak. You don't speak what you don't want in your life. Make sure you don't speak what you don't want in your life. Okay. And then number 3 pillar is declaration, guys. Oh my gosh. Declaration. It's so, so powerful. I declared I was going global, and here I am. We are in 41 countries. I declared that 4 years ago. So declaration, make it your best friend. Make it your best friend. I declared I'm coming to Africa last year. And guys, I couldn't go because it was really warning us not to come. So I said, I'm coming. And I'm now coming. I've got my ticket. I'm getting my visa. I'm doing everything. And I'm coming. I declared it first and make it so. Next one is visualization. And we teach you how to visualize. Guys, it's like a blueprint or a roadmap to the actions you need to take to get to the next place. If you can't visualize 6 months from now what your business, what your company, what your organization looks like, good luck moving it forward. Good luck. I don't believe in luck. I believe in action. So we teach action, guys. We teach action in here. Okay? We are action people. And we say in Y.E.A, no action, no movement. No action, no results are produced. No action, nothing moves. Okay? And then we teach accountability / imperfect action. Guys, accountability is actually being your word to you. And do you know what that does for you when you say you're going to do something and you do it? It builds your confidence in who you are to yourself and to others. It builds your confidence, and you take on bigger projects and you believe in yourself.
Can I share, Carol, the word that I gave that
Yeah.
led me to Uganda
Yeah.
and the orphanage? So I declared I was going to Uganda. And Carol's like, well, will you take some clothes that I had gathered for the orphanage in Jinja? And I gave my word. I said, sure, I can do that. And then I had to drive all the way down to Sarasota, where Carol lives, to pick up the clothes. We couldn't, there were so many clothes, I couldn't even pick them up. I was like, so my mindset went crazy. It's like, what did you say yes to?
Mm.
What are you crazy? So then I have to go to the airport and, load it onto the weight, the scale. It's like, that'll be $250 extra. What? What? What did I say yes to? What? Then we have to transport these bags to Jinja from Entebbe. What? I had to pay extra money for them to sit next to me to take on the bus to Jinja. Every step of the way, it was like, how am I going to push through? How am I going to push through? How am I going to keep my word to my director?
Mm.
How am I going to get this done?
Mm.
Who do I think I am saying yes to this? Can't I just give it to these kids that are on the street right now? Who would know? But then I get to Jinja and the kids that get these clothes are dancing and twirling
Mm.
and singing
Mm.
with these new clothes
Mhm.
and toys. And we had a beautiful meal. And it
Mm.
was this celebration that I couldn't even imagine.
Mm. And
On the bus trip back,
you kept your word.
I knew that who I was my word. No matter what.
Yeah. It's powerful, guys. It's really, really powerful in your life. And it just builds so much belief in yourself. Okay.
Now I'm the head coach.
Yeah,
Nah, 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 nah.
exactly. So, all right. So guys, then the next one is accountability. And I put / imperfect action. And here is why. Guys, when I first started this program, um, I had to have everything perfect. It had to be perfect or I wouldn't put it out there. Guys, I run a social media agency. If things weren't perfect when they come across my desk, I didn't let them go out. I stopped so many things from happening because my mindset said it had to be perfect. So I said, oh, Carol, if you want to get anything done in life, if you want to move forward, you've got to start taking some imperfect actions. And then you can perfect it along the way. So I added imperfect actions into this program. And it has people taking actions, taking your first action. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can perfect it along the way. Okay. But that was my mindset. So then it worked so well for me. I wanted to share it with you guys. So I added it to the program. Okay. And then creativity, guys. Creativity. Imagination and creativity can change the world. And that is one of our pillars. And you are creating in here. You're creating new businesses. You're creating new mindsets. You're creating a new you. You're creating in Y.E.A. And we say that's how you tap into your greatness. How you experience your greatness is you take your ideas and you bring them out and you put actions to them. And oh my gosh. And I have somebody that just joined me, my co-facilitator, Masi, and I'm going to have him come and tell you what he created in Y.E.A. Amazing stuff, guys. Amazing stuff. And these are young people. These aren't, 40 or 50-year-old adults. These are young people that are creating ideas and taking them out of their heads and putting actions to them and making them happen. Okay? And then the last one, and not the least, community. Guys, community is the glue. It's the glue to our program. We are all like-minded. We are all wanting to make a difference. We are all believing we can make a difference. And we are all believing in one another. That is our 7 pillars. And I'm telling you now, if you put them in your life, and you get to work with them every week for 10 weeks in our course. So when you end this program, you're out there using those seven pillars. Your life looks different. And then we have you come onto this call and tell everybody what you've done, what you're up to, what you do, so that we can reach 1 million people. That's my goal, guys. I spoke it. I want to reach 1 million people with a thriving mindset, not living from struggling and surviving, but thriving. Okay? All right. So those are the 7 pillars. Those are what you're going to be learning. You're going to be working with every week in our 10-week class that starts May 2nd. We want everyone joining us. Guys, we have, and this is how a lot of us do it. There are some people that can't get online. They don't own laptops or cell phones, smartphones. So what we do is we have what you call learning hubs. And we have a group of kids that all come, a group of young people that all come to one room and use one laptop. Oh, we've had groups of 40 people come in and join. So don't let not having a laptop or a cell phone stop you from inviting people. Find a location that you can bring them. And let's move together in thriving in our lives. Okay, so I am now going to ask Masi to come. And Masi, please share who you are, what Y.E.A means to you, and what you have done inside of this program. Hi, Masi. You're muted.
Yes, hi, Carol.
Hey.
Greetings, everyone. Greetings to head coach, Coach Christy. Greetings to everyone, all the new students, and our coaches around. My name once again, I'm called Coach Masi. I'm living in Uganda. I'm very blessed and happy to be part of this community that is really transforming lives. And I'm one of the victims. If I could share that taking actions is making the person I'm becoming. In perceiving the 7 pillars of thriving, I acknowledged that implementing them is number 1, is the key. Once you really take them and implement them, work on them, you really achieve results.
Mm-hmm.
I created my first business, and that was a food store from my chicken farming that I'm still upgrading right now. I created a food store in my community, and it was a result of taking on the 7 pillars of thriving. I understand many of us have excuses like lack of capital, a lack of support, a lack of money, all those resources that we not have always. But taking on these actions, taking on the 7 pillars, you come to realize we have sufficient resources around us. And I urge everyone who is part of the community that let's embrace the resources around us. For number one resource is sharing what you want to do. Our mentor, Coach Carol, always tell us, you declare, say it. You never know what comes around. So I realize the universe is so open to what we speak, what we consume, what we tell everyone. So the universe is just available for every one of us. So taking on these actions are enabling me creating a strong leadership program that very soon I will unveil, but it is called BEEF. Many of you know about it, but I am making a strong foundation for it. Very soon it will be launched. It is a youth board leadership program that I trust will make changes in Africa. So all the blinds, all the support, all the what is coming from the 7 pillars of thriving. So I wish you all the best. You chose wisely, and this is the best home you could have. Long live Y.E.A. Thank you, Coach Carol.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mossy. I just want to say that Mossy hosted me one of the evenings, one or two of the evenings that I was in Uganda. And when he came to Y.E.A, he was a chicken farmer. Now he's a business owner.
Mhm.
He's a college student.
About to graduate.
A brand new daddy.
Mhm.
Again, you know.
Yeah.
Rockshaw asked me to carry cash to him for his daughter's birthday present.
Aww.
And not only did I take, clothes for the orphans, but Mossy was one of the men who mentor the orphans,
Mhm.
who took them to his chicken farm to show them
Yeah.
how farming is possible.
Mhm.
And when I interviewed the children, there were about 3 of them who said they would want to be a farmer. So he and Umar are inspirational
Hmm.
in this program to me.
They are.
They are what keep me showing up over and over and over. The success that they've achieved,
Yeah,
is inspirational. And I
Mm.
can't wait until they take over leadership of this program as well.
Really awesome. And I want to just share a story with you about Mossy, and that is, guys, he had some of his leaders come to him and say, Mossy, you're an entrepreneur. Can you just create a business? And he goes, yeah, I can. And he created the first grocery store in Jinja, Uganda, and it's thriving. So I really want you to get that was speaking it and making it so, making it happen. Do you know how many actions he had to take to make that happen?
Visualizing first. First, he visualized that's what was wanted and needed
Yeah.
in his community.
Yeah. So, guys, I just want you to know you are in a great place. If you have ideas, and we all have them, you have ideas that you want to make happen. Yeah, this is it. Because this is a community that will rally behind you, will cheer you on, will open the doors for resources and all different things show up. One of the things that I teach in Y.E.A is that, guys, if I'm sitting right next to Mossy and I don't tell him that I have something I'm doing and he has the perfect resource, but he doesn't know because I haven't shared it with him, he can't help me. He can't be a resource for me. So we encourage everyone in here to share, what are you up to? Share your dreams and your goals in here. So we know, and we'll know whether or not we can support it. Well, I could have the very, very perfect resource to move your business forward, your nonprofit forward, your church forward, whatever it is. But if you don't share it, if you don't declare it, we don't know.
Your graphics artistry.
I know, and
Forward.
I see Coach Umar. Coach Umar, I'm going to have you come on in 1 second, but I want to get to a couple more people that are guests. And Sarah, I see you.
Sarah.
I know, she and her
Welcome.
glasses. I love her butterfly glasses. Okay, so Sarah, I'm going to have you share, but I want to have a few more guests that we haven't met before. Come on. John Mark, can you unmute? I don't know, but we're going to find out. John Mark, can you unmute and tell us who you are? Okay. Can
I'm
you
sending him a prompt.
Okay, can you unmute? Okay, well, we're going to move on.
There he goes. There
there
he is.
Okay, great.
There
Hi.
he was. There he is. No, I
No.
don't know. Something's there. He is.
Are you there?
Carol,
Yes.
this is Caroline Olang.
Caroline. Hi, how are you, Caroline?
I'm fine. And we are here with John, Mark, and Debbie.
Oh, wonderful. Hi. Okay.
Caroline registered for our first course 3 years ago, and she couldn't make it because we were on Fridays.
Yeah.
But now we're on Thursdays.
Thursdays only Thursday now. I have totally revamped the coaching program, and we only do Thursdays now, guys. Yay. So Caroline, come and please join us when you can, okay?
I will.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi.
Caroline,
Welcome.
Caroline, would you like to share who you are and what you're up to so that people know?
Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Caroline is simply the mother of the She Generators Farmer Hub, the She Generator movement in Africa. And so far, I've set up 2 demonstration farms to provide women with a safe space to come and learn how to feed their families. Yeah.
Wow. So
Caroline invited Hilda.
Yes, I know.
And Hilda is a star.
Oh, she's a big leader in our program.
Thank you for
Thank you.
Hilda.
And Nicholas also.
Yes,
And
Nicholas. Yes.
Orwa. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Caroline, for joining us. Thank you. And I hope
Mossy has his hand up.
we'll be seeing you in our May program. Yeah, Coach Mossy, you have your hand up. And then I'm going to call on a couple more people.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I'm still at the college. I just wanted to, I have a class in the next few minutes.
Okay.
So
okay. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I'll join. I watch the recording very soon.
Absolutely. And Mossy is about to graduate. What is it? May what?
I'm completing on May 8th. 8th of May is when I'm completing my exams.
May 8th. Congrats, dear one. Congrats. Wow. Wow.
Right,
wow.
bye everyone.
And what is your degree in? Tell everyone.
My degree, I'm majoring in business administration.
Yeah.
So my line of action is in business.
Yes. Oh, it is. You are an entrepreneur at heart.
Thank you.
You're just starting out, dear one. You are going to have many businesses like I do. You are. I know it. Anyway, we'll see you soon. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye. Okay. I see Daryl. Daryl, do you want to come and introduce yourself?
Yes,
Hi, Daryl. Welcome.
thank you very much. I'm Daryl Mbewa. I was introduced here by Mark Soro.
Of course you were.
So we met and we talked. I saw what they are doing and now was interested, considering that I have a passion maybe in like empowering the youth, the community. So I just realized that we have the same goal and the same mind. So when we talk and we shared, then we came together again, we became friends, and now we are like working one on one. I want to see maybe what we'll be able to achieve in near future. Currently, I'm working with a group of vulnerable girls, though I'm trying to support them, but just personally because I'm still have not got like enough support to like run the program by myself. So currently, the group of girls is we have like a football team there, and again a volleyball team. But the main reason why we started this group, this group of girls from the area where I'm living, most of them had a challenge in accessing for education. So I managed to talk to some of my friends, and like about 3 of them managed to sponsor them. And currently, the 3 are in high school.
Wow.
So we had more, but because of the finance, we were not able to support all of them. Then now, I and person and my wife, we decided that maybe now what we can do, maybe we can talk with other friends so that we see on a way we can help this group of people. So my wife, technically, she has the skills like the life skills. Is able to do to teach the girls doing the knitting, and we have like a sewing machine in the house that he sometimes teaches them on how to use. So from that we realized that it's good to empower the girls with the technical skills and the basic skills. So like when the school is closed, like now, we always meet like thrice in a week. And again, we just see a way on how to provide them with the breakfast, the nutrition for breakfast, and the lunch. And it's quite, for sure, it's quite a challenge, but we are trying. Sometimes we get in friends who help us to sort out this issue of feeding them. And the bigger aim with this group is like we are thinking of like starting something like a sewing a company kind of to make it maybe sustainable in the future, so that we'll be able to get the girls get the skill of sewing, knitting, and maybe at the end of the day when we have the end product, we'll be able to sell or even take some contracts from other schools that we'll be able to get some income. So the income will be used maybe to maintain our machines if we will be able to reach that level, and again, possibly to take other girls to school as well. And again, apart from the girls, we are thinking, because personally, I'm occupational therapist by profession. And apart from that, I'm specialized in community rehabilitation. So I'm again have the passion with the people with disability. One time I managed to talk with some group of friends from Canada, and we managed to start a clubfoot clinic here in Kindu Bay, just in Kenya, where the area that Mark covers with the organization. Currently, the clinic is running, and I think so far it's now like 2 years old. We've already handled more than close to 100 children who have benefited from the program. And now we are thinking of how we'll be able to get the machines to run this sewing project. Apart from that, we are thinking of agriculture. Then apart from agriculture, we again think of the solid waste management, which is again a mess to the community. And this solid waste management program is a program that when we'll be able to let it maybe run, it will be a source of employment to the community. And again, we'll be managing the pollution, like you see these polythene bags around, and all these things messes the soil for agriculture. So when we'll be able to collect them, then put the polythene bag to be useful again, recycle to make other products. The metal thing the glass thing. So the soil just become just fine for agriculture. Apart from that, like the biodegradable will be able to do like something with compost manure, so that all this waste will be turning it into a resource, and again to empower the youths. Again, when we lift up the youth, then we have a safe community with the empowered youth. Like now in the country in Kenya, now we have challenges in employment, and this is some part of source of employment. So majorly that's I'm having in mind where I'm like, maybe in the near future, if we'll be able to get a good support, then this program will be able to run. Apart from that, you're thinking of mostly, again, this help the people with disability. In our county, Homa Bay County, we have a bigger gap that should be filled. Like we have few clinics, and now I've been thinking of if in the near future, if possible, we start like running maybe a mobile clinic with some support, so that we be able to get in the rural areas where these people cannot get services, and they end up being disabled because of the lack of the basic services.
Wow.
So I have a lot in mind, but I know one day when we meet, when we come together, we'll be able to move the world. I know it's only a matter of time, and I'm already empowered with me being inside in this program today. Whatever the the ideas that you've shared with us, the friends have shared, I'm feeling already empowered. So I'm looking forward to work with you in many areas. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Darrell. We are excited that you are a part of Y.E.A, and I promise you, your organization is going to grow, because you're going to bring you're going to see the actions you need to take. You're going to see the resources that you can use. You're going to see it all. So you're in a great hands and a great new community for yourself. Okay.
Can we hear from Kenneth next?
Kenneth, he joined us. I didn't see him before. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to one more person I want to bring on before Kenneth, and that is Mark. Mark from South Africa is on, and I just want him because he has been inviting. And so Mark, can you unmute and let everyone know who you are, what you're up to, what you're taking on? Oh my goodness. Hi, Mark. Oh, you're muted.
Hello, guys. How are you? Okay. In fact, I'm mobile today, so I'm not at home. I'm mobile. Yeah, great to meet all of y'all. My name is Mark from South Africa. Also a pastor. We work with empowering people, communities, the women, even the youth. We build them up. Yeah, so that's what we do.
And Mark, I want to
Thank
thank you. I want to thank you for all the people you're introducing the youth program to, and what all we're, oh my goodness, what all we're going to be accomplishing together. And
Yes.
guys, Mark is going to be doing the Landmark Forum in June, and he is going to be the South Africa director for Y.E.A.
Sure.
So, yeah, stay tuned, guys. Mark, you're going to learn a lot more about Mark and what he does, because he does a lot more than that. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, he does. All right. Thank you, Mark. We are kind of running out of time, so I want to get to, where did Kenneth? Oh, Kenneth. Kenneth is busy. Kenneth.
He's busy. He's working.
He's working away. Kenneth, hi, dear. Come and Kenneth, you do not have coach on in front of your name. You wear it proudly, dear one. This is Coach Kenneth, guys, and you get him as a coach, and you will be blessed. Okay, so Kenneth, share what all you are up to, what you're doing, what's going on.
Thank you, team, for giving me opportunities. Actually, I've been traveling a lot. I shared some of the pictures that of my training throughout this week. I've been so busy planting trees in another county called Mungoma. I've done it in orphanages. I've done it along the street. We collaborated with some of the county officials to plant some fruit trees along the road. So throughout the week, that is what I've been doing. Actually, when you see me with the book, I was just adding number of trees now that I've planted so far. And it is in this my black book. And I just want to key them in my laptop so that I keep on monitoring the number of trees that I've planted so far. So we created some 10 food forests in Bungoma County. That is also along the road. We also planted some apple. You know, it was the first time people seeing apple along the tree, along the street. And the street kids were also very happy because now we are bringing organic food home along the street. They can also find shelter. At the same time, they can also pick some fruits from the trees that we planted. So we did apple, we did grapes, we did also mango. And even right now, as you see, there's also some. And my house to be parking yard, and already parking some more trees, fruit trees. This one is meant for some women group. Also asked me to train them, so I will also be taking these fruit trees to these women groups because we also want them, apart from these life skills, I also like them to know about the permaculture so that they can also generate their own food. At the same time, they can also generate income for their children and their family. So that is what I've been doing all along. You see me in uniform. Have you ever seen me in uniform?
I know.
This is my usual uniform for just to mark myself wherever I go. People identify me along the street while walking as a tree man. So now I have to make
tree man
this uniform so that they can also know to associate with trees.
So Kenneth,
that is what I've been doing.
Okay,
Yes.
so Kenneth, how many trees have you planted now? Your goal is 2 million. Where are you?
Right now we are at 600,000 and 600,332.
Say that again.
600,000 trees, 332.
600,332 trees, guys.
Yes. And we are still moving on. Remember, the Zanzibar people from Tanzania. I mean, there's an island there in Tanzania called Zanzibar. They called me and told me that the trees that we participated are already giving some fruits, the early fruits for them. And in Zanzibar, we planted more than on that island. We planted so many trees. And I'm very happy that they are able to send me some videos, some pictures to show me the work that I did there, together with a very large group of Muslims, women, and also men who participated in tree planting. I'm very happy about that. And I think that is the only legacy that I can leave to my parents, I can leave to my children, and my family, and more so to Y.E.A. Apart from being an entrepreneur, I'm also an environmental conservationist. Yeah. So thank you so much, and the Y.E.A. for giving me a shoulder to stand on wherever I move around. Remember the pillars. That is what I've been preaching in Bungoma. And they also promised to join the Y.E.A. soon. You will see the women there. There are so many women in Bungoma, so soon you will see them. I'm sending them link so that they can also join Y.E.A. So the next class, I hope you will see some of the visitors. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
I wanted to let you know, Kenneth, that Kennedy is also an environmentalist worker here. So he introduced himself early on. You weren't on, but we have another environmentalist along with us. So Kennedy, where are you? Can you
yes. I'm actually very, very impressed. I've been carefully listening to what he does. That is fantastic. Yeah.
You two
Uh,
have to get together. You're both in Kenya. You're both in Kenya.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
And Kenneth is the person, Kennedy, I want you to know that Kenneth is the person who is hosting our Lake Victoria Permaculture Convergence, and a group of
Wonderful.
us coaches are putting that together for July. And that's one of the events that Carol is going to participate in, sharing Y.E.A in our convergence. So we also have James, who was invited by Hilda, who Coach Hilda's not here, but he's a soil scientist. So, you know, we have a lot of things already planned, but, you know, on the environmental side of it, you know, I'd love to see a little bit more collaboration with
Yes.
that.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah.
Very, very great. So Kennedy, we
Thank
will
you so much, Christy. Yes, that is making a lot of sense. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Kennedy, we will make sure that you get connected to Christy and you get connected to Kenneth. That is what Y.E.A does. We network one another together. There are people in here that live so close to one another and didn't even know it. And then they come on and then we're like, oh, you've got to get together. You got to meet.
Yeah.
So
That was true with Sarah and the orphanage.
Fantastic.
yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. One more person that I want to have introduce herself, and then we're going to end the call. And guys, please, please, please come to the youth program. We need good minds. We're doing the mastermind with the youth and taking their ideas and putting actions to them. And so I want adults coming and supporting them. So it's Sunday, this Sunday, guys, 4:30 for Kenya and Uganda time. Okay. But this Sunday, same link, same Zoom, okay? So please come and share with the young people. Guys, we have probably almost 100 young people in the program. Oh, it's incredible. We've got young people like 40 or 50, even maybe even 60 in one room. We've got 18 in another. We've got 20 in another. Oh my goodness. Please come and support our youth, okay? They are our future leaders, and we want them having a thriving mindset that they're future leaders, okay? All right, Sarah, can you come and share? Please come and say who you are, what you're up to, what you've been doing, what you're doing inside of Y.E.A. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, are you there?
I am here, but I am in a very noisy place. I am just walking back home. I can't share. It is too noisy. So sorry.
Okay, Sarah. Well, if you can't, it's okay. We'll have you come on next week and you
Oh,
can,
yes.
but we thank you for being here, even though you couldn't participate. Thank you for being here, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And guys, I want to really just share who Sarah
share.
is.
Yeah.
So Sarah runs a big women's organization, and she has invited so many people to our program. And they're going to be doing the May course, and she's just an amazing woman. You're going to hear her story because I want her to share it. So you'll hear it next week. Guys, please invite more people. This call, its purpose is this: for you to invite your friends, your neighbors, your community to come and see what we do in Y.E.A, hear about the 7 pillars, and then they register for the next course. So we are reaching millions of people in the program. We're in 41 countries now. And we didn't do that by accident. 41 countries because so many of my students and coaches and head coaches and co-facilitators are sharing Y.E.A with people. My goal, my dream is I want to have people know that they have a thriving mindset. They can create a thriving mindset and not live in a limited one. 1 million people. That's what I want. Guys, I'm declaring it. 1 million people in the next 2 years, that we reach 1 million people with this information. And
Carol, that's only half of the trees that Kenneth is gonna plant.
I know. I know. I got to think bigger, don't I? Okay, 5 million. Come on, guys. Let's go for it. But I want Y.E.A and I want the 7 pillars in everybody's household. I want everybody knowing about it. And that's why I'm creating bold leaders in their countries where they can build their own communities and we're all like-minded. We can't do this by ourselves, okay? Oh my gosh, Mike, Mike's here. I before we hang up, I want
Oh yeah.
Mike. Mike, can you come and introduce yourself, guys? Mike is my Team Africa director. He's my first one, okay? He stepped up and said, I'm the one. And he has taken it on and just an amazing young man. And he has Y.E.A be around for a long time. I have a shelf life. I'm turning 70. So I only have a certain amount of time on this planet. But Mike's 33 or 34, I don't know, but he's young. He has a long time on this planet that he can keep Y.E.A out there in Africa, in the world. And my goal is that I have Africa leaders, guys. I don't want to lead Africa. I love Africa, but I don't want to be the front person any longer. I want my Africa leaders leading to Africa. That's my dream and my goal here. When I came into Africa, I knew I was going to train bold leaders to take this into their countries. And that's what I'm up to. Promise is going to be the Africa director for Nigeria. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So many opportunities here. Okay. All right. So Mike, can you come and introduce yourself, say hi, and then we're going to end the call today. Mike.
Hi. Hello, Carol.
Yeah.
How is everyone doing? I'm super sorry for joining late. I was stuck in a meeting since afternoon for the past 4 hours. I was expecting it to, be over before Y.E.A, but
I understand. I understand, and not a worry, but I want you to introduce yourself to these people.
We're happy you made it.
Yes. So are you in a place, Mike, where you can talk? And I don't know. Oh, now he's frozen. Okay. Well, maybe.
Oh, now he's frozen.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, so maybe not this time.
Oh.
Well, Mike, are you there?
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
He's frozen.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Yeah, we should
All right.
end. It's late.
Okay, so we're going to end the call, guys. I'll have Mike will come on next week and introduce himself. Please invite more people. I just upped it to 5 million people I want to reach in the next 2 years. We got a lot of work to do, guys. So
yeah, we do.
Let's take this on. Let's run with it. And I know this.
So happy Carolyn showed up today.
I know.
Oh my, I've been begging her. The way you begged me, I begged her.
I know. I know we are capable. This group is capable of getting it to 1 million people in Africa, guys.
Let's do this.
All right. Anyway, thank you everyone for sharing. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for being a part of Y.E.A. Bye, everyone. See you guys on Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Sunday. Mark your calendars. Sunday. Bye, everyone. Promise. Stay on. Yeah. Mike, we're going to end the call, and next week come and we'll have you introduce yourself first off right away. Okay.
Okay, let me do that before I go off again. Horrible internet connection. So guys, I'm from Ghana and I'm the African director for Y.E.A. I'm so excited that every country, makes the work a lot easier. So welcome to Y.E.A. Very soon we'll be starting with our classes, and I'm so excited what you're about to learn about, you know, the kind of transformation that you're about to receive, the kind of what I call renewal of the mind, right? The way our lives are about, you know, moving in a new direction. You guys will be amazed. Now it's like all talk. Very soon you start to see the action and you start to see the changes in your life. You've had a lot of testimonies from everyone, and I'm not about to share a testimony. I'm just introducing myself. Next week I'll be on the call on time so that we can have a lot more time to talk.
Wonderful.
Nice meeting you guys.
Wonderful. And guys, Mike has done the Landmark Forum and the advanced course. He is a powerful leader, and he was just asked to be the president of a foundation. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. And he's an entrepreneur and he works. He's a leader in HR. So he's, you know, he is really a busy guy, and he has taken Y.E.A into his heart and wants to make sure that it's out there in Africa. So thank you, Mike, for who you be on this planet.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. We will see you guys Sunday. Okay? Bye.